Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Horror Movie Maniacs. For those of you that don't know, we are a horror movie podcast. We will cover anything and everything horror related. So, yeah, if you want to listen to a good time, anything on horror related, come and listen to us. My name's Grant, and I'm with my co-host Ben.
Hello. Hi. So yeah, we're back again. Thanks for listening. We are joined by a very special guest as well this week. So it's been a while since we've had someone on the podcast. So
it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, been doing our own thing. So
I can't remember who the last one was.
Super.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter who the last one was.
It's all about today.
I'm living in the present.
Good. So I'm super excited to introduce Craig David Dowsett, who you may know as Winnie the Pooh. Craig, how are you doing?
Hey guys, how you doing?
I feel like we needed trumpets there.
What, fanfare?
Yeah, like when we said your name, I wanted like some effect. We'll have to put that in.
I was going to say, we can add that in. Yeah, of course we can.
We can.
No fart noises.
They won't be added in, that'd be real. Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, we're all right. Thanks for coming on. We do appreciate your time.
Okay.
You must be pretty busy. I've been reading some things about you, so you must be busy.
Yeah, you know what? These last year and a half, I've been flat out. I've not stopped. Literally all over the world, doing Comic Cons, in some films here and there, and then doing a lot of Comic Cons in the UK. So yeah, it's been crazy time for me, but I can't complain. I mean, I enjoy it all.
Yeah, it'd be rubbish if you didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You hated Winnie the
Pooh. That's amazing, though, man. Has that all come off the back of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
It has. Yeah, it's still riding the wave from that.
Wow.
It's got a really beautiful fan base going on, especially in the US. They're still
really
nuts for it. Really nuts for it, but then, they like anything violent, so they've got quite a big fan base out there for the film, which is nice. And the more I do in the UK, the more fans and followers I get, which is great as well. And I get regular people come to see me at Comic Con, so that's nice as well.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's really
I think
good.
it deserves a cult following. Sorry to interrupt you, Ben. I think it deserves a cult following. Because I watched it again last night and I was like, this is its whole own world.
Yeah.
This movie. And it deserves the praise it gets. And not just because you're on the call. You can ask them. I generally like this movie.
Yeah, being the very first kind of fairy tale horror film, it's kind of like paved the way for everybody else to jump on the bandwagon and do their own.
There's been a lot of them coming out.
There's been a lot ever since we did it. There's been loads popping up. I think most recent one is Mickey's Mousetrap. Is it?
I saw that's coming. Yeah.
So but more and more people are now delving into that. So yeah, to be the very first, the Godfather almost, if you like, of the fairy tale horror. It's quite nice, quite special.
I remember this one before I'd even seen it or anything. I'd seen it just popped up online. Like even, I think almost like a year or so before the movie came out, it was like big news. It's like Winnie the Pooh is being turned into a horror. I was like, this is nuts.
Yeah. As soon as the first images dropped online, I think it was back in May last year. It just the whole world just took it. And it went on fire on the internet. I remember waking up one morning and I had like 97 notifications. I was like, what the hell's going on? And it was like everyone was mentioning it, from CNN to BBC, ITV, all over the place. And I was just like, wow, because the picture was like me in the mask, and I was just like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, that must be amazing.
Oh, man. That is so cool. Yeah, and I'd imagine, like, when you were cast for this, were you the first person to be cast? Do you know? Or...
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Cool. And did you have to keep it like super secret from everyone for a while? Or
Ben, you're slowing down a little bit, mate.
Oh, damn.
I did. Yeah, I didn't even tell a lot of my friends and family at first. Until the images come out, and then I would say to them, "Oh, have you seen this and that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I have." And then I'll be like, "That's me."
That must be cool, mustn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
So that was quite funny to do that.
Yeah, I would have loved that. That would have been cool. I need to do something like this, But we need to do something. We need to do more than sitting at a computer.
I mean, I can't act for shit, mate, as you know. But
well, yeah, of course you can. We'll just make it real.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
We'll just make it a real horror.
Yeah, why not?
There's no better reaction than a real reaction.
Oh, sorry.
That's very
Ben,
true.
you're freezing,
very
mate.
True. Oh, no. Well, carry on without me for now, man. Carry on.
Okay. Thanks for your input, Ben. Right, so yeah, we've got a few little questions, light-hearted ones. So, are you a fan of horror? Is the main one, I would say.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's what drew my attention to getting into this and playing that role. Going back to the early horror films like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween. Big fan of all of those. So yeah, all in all, I am a horror fan. So to then be cast in a horror film was great.
Yeah, that is awesome. It's funny you mentioned those movies because I've got a little thing I created that I'll go through later, so it's not important right now. But so, how did you hear about the role? Did you audition? Did you just someone come to you about it, or?
Yeah, no. I worked with the director and producer before on a previous film. The year before we shot the Pooh film, so I kept in contact with them, and I said, "What projects you working on next? Do you need any support actors, any roles to be filled?" And they said, "Hey, we've got this film coming up called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey," to which I had to read it about 5 times and think to myself, have they been drinking or what's going on? Is this real or is it a joke? And they were like, "Look, here's the script. See what you think, and if you want to play Pooh, then that's great." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." It's never ever been done before. Turn Winnie the Pooh into a psycho nut job. So it's like, yeah,
oh, so good.
Yeah,
it's funny how they picked Winnie the Pooh though. Like of all the fairy tales or whatever, I don't know if I would have picked Pooh. It works, but I don't know if that would have been. I think Winnie the Pooh needs it.
I think it's because you're coming into the public domain. And it was like, Jesus, he's one of the largest grossing children's characters of all time. I think second to Mickey Mouse. So for Winnie the Pooh to come into public domain, the team must have thought, what can we do with him, to shock the world. And it's like, yeah, let's turn him into a psycho. It's like,
yeah. I mean, in my eyes, that certainly worked well, and yeah, I'd say it pretty much shocked the world, didn't it? Like you say, with the wave still happening all about it.
It did shock the world. Yeah. I'm still getting the death now about it.
I was going to say, I saw, obviously follow you on the Instagram and stuff, man, and seen that you're doing all the Comic-Cons and things. So, it's going well.
Yeah, Comic-Con's going really well.
You're not happening to be at the Sussex one, are you?
No, I am in Spalding.
Damn it, we went to the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm at the Spalding Comic-Con this Saturday. So no, I can't be in 2 places at once, unfortunately.
No, that's fair. Because I did see on that Spalding one, the head from Red Dwarf is going to be there, and so I just got really excited because I would have liked to.
Yeah. She's going to be there. Got some other cool guests as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Oh, that's awesome. So back to some questions. What was the costume like to wear? Was it because you hear stories about certain masks and whatnot that are horrible? I'm interested about this one.
It was a pretty horrible mask to wear. There, it wasn't especially molded to my head. It's just like a generic mask. It was like putting your head in a vice.
That's lovely.
Really hot inside. I couldn't hear much. You could only breathe out of your mouth, and you can't see much in it either. So yeah, it was very challenging, especially in some of the scenes where I'm running through the forest because only being able to breathe through your mouth, it's quite hard to do that. But it was challenging but fun.
I'm intrigued to know about the hands. What were they, gloves or what were they? I won't even try and guess. Just gloves?
Yeah, they're just gloves. Yeah, just yellow gloves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure if they were like washing up gloves or something.
No,
that's what I wondered.
Colour match to the mask to make it blend, because obviously the mask went all the way down
Oh yeah.
around your neck, so that covered that. But then it was just trying to make the hands to colour match to the mask. So yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that about Piglet's mask. He had a really cool mask, but you could really see how far down that came.
Yeah, that came down quite far. The easier one with Piglet's mask, because it was more of a skin colour. So
true. Yeah.
you didn't have to blend around the eyes too much. Whereas mine's yellow, so some of the scenes I'll have like the dark face paint on around the eyes, or sometimes would be yellow.
Yeah.
In which case, when I took the mask off after shooting one night, I forgot the eye makeup was on, bright yellow. I started driving home and went to the nearest petrol station.
Oh wow!
They must have looked at me and thought, "What?"
Well, you're just getting robbed up.
Yeah. I wondered why they were looking at me funny. And then I looked in the rearview mirror and I was like, "Oh shit! I've still got the yellow."
If you didn't still have the mask on itself, that would have been extra weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
do you have that mask still? Did they let you keep it?
Yeah, I've got the full costume. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, that's so cool. Also, there was a bit as well, thinking sort of about the mask, where you were eating honey, and you were trying to shove the honey in your mouth. Was that really as hard as it looked?
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, especially when I hate the taste of honey as it is.
I'm so glad you said that. I bloody hate honey, and I never meet anyone else that likes honey.
Yeah, no, I don't like honey at all. So when the director's there going, "Shove as much in your mouth as you can," I'm like, "Oh, wicked!" and then it's gone all. It goes all inside the mask. It's all stuck to my beard and my moustache.
Oh God, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I think about that.
I only had to do that take once or twice, so that was lucky.
That's good. Yeah, that was lucky, man. Yeah,
I do feel for you. I hate honey so much.
Yeah,
I'm not a lover. Yeah, I'm not a lover of it either. Like you
I
say,
thought you liked honey.
I don't mind it in stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't want to shove it. I wouldn't. Oh yeah, love that. Brilliant.
Yeah,
one of my faves. Yeah.
Oh, Ben, you seem to have sorted out your audio issues, which is lovely. So, what would you like to ask?
I was just going to say, it seemed like quite a physical role at times. How did you find that? Because you're like throwing people about and things, aren't you? It's all like hanging on the top of cars and.
Yeah, no, the physical aspects I didn't have a problem with. Quite an active person anyway. I do a lot of martial arts and stuff like that. So, no, physically it was okay. No, there's nothing I struggle with apart from running through the forest with the hot mask on. Yeah,
understandable. Yeah. Oh, no,
yeah, because the day we done that was actually quite warm during the day. It was about 28, 29 degrees. So having that mask on, and then inside the mask I have to wear like a hat to so it doesn't grip your hair and everything. So you got a hat on and a mask, so it's just like it's just a sweat box.
Jeez, I bet it was
with some hot honey.
I'd imagine it was quite a long shoot as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But no, I loved the physical aspect of it. Throwing people around, climbing around in the car, and that.
Running people's heads over.
Yeah, running people's heads over. Yeah. I'm the first two attempts, and then
did you?
Put a bit too much smoke out on the smoke machine. I couldn't see where I was going.
Oh wow! Of course, being in the mask as well. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I was like, they were like, right, go. So I'm going along, and then it's like, yep, you've missed. So I'm like, oh. Reverse back.
Amazing. Yeah.
At least you know it was you driving, because we were going to ask that. Was it actually you driving? So that's cool.
It was me. Yeah. It was hilarious. Winnie the Pooh sitting behind the steering wheel.
Yeah, I got to say that is one of my favourite scenes in it. Yeah, when you see yourself there in costume, sitting behind the wheel of a car, it's like loving this. This is brilliant. Yeah, and then of course the kill that comes after, where you squash poor Natasha's face. Brilliant.
Yeah.
At least you're inside, eh? Poor Piglet and Natasha. I mean, she must have had a horrid time. Just with an eyeball stuck to her face.
No. I was nice and warm in the car.
Yeah, your mask in the car, yeah. Brilliant.
See, that was my second favourite kill. My favourite kill still got to go to Piglet in the swimming pool. I still think that sledgehammer to the face is just brutal.
Yeah, especially when it goes slow-mo.
Yeah. It's the sound effect as well. The sound team did really good on that. That was, it sounded immense.
Yeah.
So, but I would say the kills in this are pretty good anyway, aren't they? Especially for a low-budget production. The gore,
we tried effects. We tried to use practical effects as much as we could, because all this CGI and that these days. I mean, it's great, it's wonderful, but you want to try and do as many practical effects as you can.
Definitely.
Especially for a low budget indie film. You want to get your practical effects in.
I think I found that with this film. Sorry, Ben, you go, mate.
Okay, I was just going to say, I think a lot of horror fans do prefer practical effects anyway over CGI, don't they? Especially if you saw all the old 80s horrors and that kind of thing. So
yeah.
I was going to sort of reiterate your point there. I was thinking, there's so many indie films that come out and they're all very forgettable, but this one isn't forgettable, and not just because it's Winnie the Pooh. I just think you guys did something right, and I think it must be to do with the effects. And I don't know if we're allowed to say it, but I'm saying it anyway. I still prefer it way more than the second one.
I've not seen the second one myself because I don't really know much about it really.
They took it. So I don't know much about it, but it's a completely different. I know it's a different movie, but it's a completely different feel.
They've done a soft reboot basically. After the success of the first film, the director got a lot bigger budget for the sequel. So I think he just wanted to do everything he couldn't do in the first film in the second film, just all out.
Yeah,
I did enjoy the second one, but I think your mask was way better in the first one. It was more Pooh-like.
Yeah, sadistic sort of smile.
Yeah, definitely. It stands out more. The second one, again, as much as I enjoyed it, the mask and the costume in number one is much better. That's when I think of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I think of the Pooh from the first one, the Pooh in the second one looks a bit sort of generic, I would say.
Yeah, the scene that really made me laugh when I watched the first one back is when I get bottled over the head in the woods and you see the little whip just go boing. Yeah. That always cracks me up. That's
brilliant. And talking about that scene as well, I just love the way he just slapped that guy's face and half his face just comes off. It's like, what? Wow.
Yeah, that bear weren't messing about. He's like, right.
That is he'd go in the old power slap league or whatever, couldn't he? No, just there. No, that was brilliant, man. Good stuff.
Do you have a favourite kill from the movie, Craig? Do you have a favourite kill?
One of my favourite kills, apart from the running over the head in the car, because just the most gruesome. One of my favourite kills is the head stamp.
The
head stamp, just because that was great, because it was artificial head made up, packed with fake blood. It's just just stamp on it. It's just like bang. It's just bursts out everywhere. That's one of my favourite ones.
Yeah, that was a good one. I remember watching that last night.
Yeah, I was going to say I rewatched it this morning, and that is a good one. Yeah, was that like a one take and done on that, or did you have to do that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty much one take and done. If you remember the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the latest one. The bit in the back of the van where he snaps his wrist and the bone comes out. That's took an idea of where I grab him and whack his wrist off and
nice.
Yes, we took a bit of an idea from that, and it's like go one further, get him on the floor and just stamp on his head.
Yeah,
it's a cool little nugget, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah, brilliant. What is I going to? Grant, you got anything else coming up next, man?
Shall I do my bin or win, or are we doing some more questions?
You can do. I've not got too much more, really. I was going to say...
Inquisition.
Inquisition, yeah.
I know what I want to know. I want to know speak words, because that's what we're here for. Pinocchio Unleashed, I've read some things about it. Are you in that? Is that confirmed?
Yes, yeah.
Do you know who you're playing?
It's just recently been cast, so I'm still catching up on what's going on the group chat.
I can't say too much.
What's happening now, so I can't say too much. I haven't had the scripts yet and my scenes and that. So yeah, I can't keep giving away with that one. But that's
good to know, though.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
I am. I was looking you up last night, and I was like, Pinocchio, what's this all about? So it's good to hear it from you. Right, Ben. What? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do bin or win.
Yeah, do your bin or win or whatever you're calling it. This is a new thing.
That's what I'm calling it, Ben.
Especially for you, Craig. You are the first person. Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me of Kylie Minogue song. Is it Kylie Minogue? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right. So bear with. I'm loading up my software.
Bear with. Is that a pun?
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
I like that. No, this is just a thing I come up with today. It's pretty generic, but yeah, I like it. So I'm just going to quickly say some names of movies, and we're going to pair them off.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like this movie versus this movie, and then you're going to pick what you prefer.
Okay.
And then we're going to go through until we come out with a winner. Are you right with that?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Right, so we'll start from the top. Halloween or Scream?
Halloween.
Halloween, lovely.
Legend. Yeah, correct choice. Love that.
Correct choice.
Correct choice, yeah.
You took no time at all.
And I've been enough to meet the OG as well, Nick Castle.
Oh, what? That's incredible. Halloween is my favourite ever horror film, so yeah.
Oh.
You can't say that yet because we don't know. We've still got a tournament to have here.
Exactly.
Hellraiser or Candyman?
Hellraiser.
Lovely. I approve this method. It or Saw?
Saw.
Lovely.
Interesting.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Evil Dead?
Texas Chainsaw.
Lovely.
I thought that'd be a tough one. That's a tough one for me. Or-
Took no time at all. Right, we'll go to the side now. Friday the 13th versus A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, that's the toughest one ever.
Yeah.
I've got some good ones on the other side.
Oh, because I've met them both as well.
Making me so jealous.
I've got to say Nightmare on Elm Street
Good
because,
choice.
yeah, Robert Englund is the legend.
Nice, that's good to hear.
And this one, I thought I'm pretty clever with this next one. Alien versus Predator.
Oh, Alien.
Yeah.
I follow that theme over in a little bit, you see.
Great choice.
Right. Exorcist or Child's Play?
Exorcist.
Good choice. I don't like
That
Child's
was
Play.
quick. That was quick.
I don't like Child's Play.
Am I
but
the
I'm
only
one of
person who likes Chucky? What?
You think you might? I mean, I like Chucky and Rugrats.
Did you make a horror Rugrats?
That'd be so. I don't know how they'd get away with that murderous baby.
Yeah, I was just going to say killing kids is a bit of a no-no anyway. So,
Yeah, but kids killing kids, that's all right.
yeah, good point. Good point. Go on. Sorry.
It's all right. Terrifier or Jaws?
Terrifier.
So happy you said that.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm
David
surprised.
Dowsett is brilliant in those. Yeah, I've met him as well, fortunately.
Oh,
Yeah, he's great up clown. They've smashed it.
I do. It's one of my favourites.
He's
Right,
brilliant
sorry.
at art.
With no time to digress, Ben. Second round, Halloween versus Hellraiser.
Halloween.
I've got a feeling I might know the end result here. Jigsaw or Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Sorry, Saw or Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
See, that would have been a tough one for me because I love both.
Yeah, I do. I love both.
Nightmare on Elm Street or Alien?
Oh,
Ooh.
God. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice. What am I doing here? I put the wrong one in there. That's fine. The Exorcist or Terrifier?
Terrifier.
Controversial.
This is going to be a fascinating next round.
You should see the icons I've got. It's like a
Yeah. I mean, if you shared your screen, we could.
I can't share it. I'll share the finished result. I'll have it as a
Yeah.
Right, Halloween or Chainsaw Massacre?
Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street or Terrifier?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
And then we come down to the two classics.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, this is tough.
For your winner, Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween?
oh.
I'm happy that I did this, you know.
Good.
That's one of the hardest questions I've ever had.
Got to answer it.
There's only one winner in my eyes, but, I'm just completely biased. So,
See, I'd go the other way with it.
don't know.
I'd put Freddie in top, but,
No, so it's got to be Michael for me.
That
It's
is
up to me.
That's so tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
no.
I mean, I know Michael Myers is an iconic character, but Freddy Krueger with the claw, it's it's got to be. It's got to be.
They're
Can I
both
share my
icons.
screen? I can, can't I?
It's completely understandable. Both icons. Yeah, should be able to.
Because I just want to show you some of the outlines have disappeared for some reason, but don't worry about it. But
I mean, considering you just knocked this up this morning, man, this is good.
It's just how I roll, mate.
What's that?
It's how I roll.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
Share desktop.
It's not showing me anything.
No,
I mean,
you carry on talking for a minute.
All right. Bear with. I was actually going to ask you about horror idols or characters. Let's go with characters you'd like to play. If you could pick from like a big horror franchise, say a Freddy or a Jason or any of the other big hits.
I'd love to play Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Yeah. Because when I got cast for the Pooh film, I took a little bit of inspiration from each of those into my character, because trying to get into the zone with it, it's like, how do I make Winnie the Pooh scary and terrifying? Because he's a children's character, he's a bit wacky, he's a bit goofy. So I was like, you know what, let's take a bit of the legends, their characters, and blend it together and just try and make him as scary and menacing as possible.
Nice. Yeah, that's good, man. I was actually going to ask if you took inspiration from those kind of characters. So that's
I did. Because when you're acting in a mask, you can't give away your facial expressions, how you're feeling, emotions.
Yeah,
so
true.
you have to do that through body movement. So I was trying to just move, big, bulky, menacing, a bit like Jason, and Michael, and take a bit of those whilst trying to put my own stamp on it as well.
Nice. No, I think you definitely achieved that, man. There was the kill in particular. I can't remember the name of the character, but where you hold her up and you shove the knife through her mouth.
Yeah.
That reminded me like of you channeling Michael Myers a little bit. So I did get a little bit of that vibe. So
bring out the big knife straight through.
That's it. Like I said before, though, brilliant kills. The kills in this are top notch. So, did you have any
blender at the beginning? The tree blender. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. But did you have any input into the kills, or
did I what? Sorry.
Did you have any input into any of the kills, or were you just told, what was wanted? And
I had some input in a couple of them. They were quite, accommodating for ideas and stuff. But they had their outline of what they wanted done and how they wanted it. And we just tried to put it together as best we could.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. You had a little bit of input there, man. I think that's always nice to hear. So I haven't really.
Ben, I've sent you my thing because my computer's decided not to let me share. So actually I can put it in the group.
I mean, I can try, but my computer is absolute garbage, Grant. So I can't even have my face on the screen, dude. So that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're in the webcam, funny, isn't it?
And that way, I think, isn't there? There's a lot of rain and flood coming. I think so.
To be honest, it's probably just my awful technology.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the same he's in the same room as me, just in a different part of the office.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're fine.
I'll put it in the chat.
Sabotage me, mate. You sabotage me, didn't you? You want to take all the
Everyone
glory
can see it now. Yeah, well, yeah. I put it in chat for everyone to see. I put your character as a little picture in there, Craig. I was going to put your normal face, but then I just went with Pooh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still amazed you've got the whole costume. That's so cool.
I know, it's great because it allows me to do the photo shoots at the Comic-Cons for the fans.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah, it's a cool mask.
It's really cool. Yeah, especially when I've got a costume on, boots on and everything with that mask and the ears. It makes me like 6'5" sort of thing.
Yeah, I was going to say because you look really tall in the movie. Obviously, I don't know what your actual height is, but it worked really well.
Yeah. So,
I bet the fans just go mad at the cons, don't they? I bet they're so excited.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's
terrified.
It's good to see how passionate they are for it. Bearing in mind, it's a low budget indie film.
Yeah,
it was originally shot to go to streaming or physical media, and then obviously with the hype it got through the internet, we were fortunate enough to get a worldwide cinema release, which is, you know, for filmmakers and actors, it's the pinnacle, really. You know, red carpet premiere in Mexico City, Los Angeles. I was in Fright Fest in Glasgow for the UK premiere. They had one in Amsterdam. Cool. You know, it's just, you can't get better than that. You know, as for filmmakers and actors, and then to have, you know, a little cult following going on as well with the fans. It's really nice. It's brilliant.
It's nuts that like a movie shot in Ashdown Forest is taking you to a premiere in LA. It's bonkers.
I know, and you know what? It's good because other indie filmmakers can, you know, take confidence from what we've done, and you know, and if you put your mind to it and work hard enough, you can achieve it. You know?
Yeah, gotcha, absolutely.
I have that concept, that idea, and the creative ability to pull it off, and you know, anyone can do it. So it's good. It's good for indie film.
I've always thought I could play a mask killer, so you've given me hope.
Why not?
Just need to find a movie to be in there. Well, we are making our own, but it's a bit different.
A little bit. But that's awesome, man. Thank you very much for that. Grant, have you got anything else you want to chuck in there, man?
No, just thanks again for taking your time. I know we had a couple of glitches at the beginning there, but it's been a lot of fun getting some inside knowledge behind Pooh.
That's all right. No, it's been nice chatting to you guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely. And also a quick question. Do people call you, or someone asked this, do people call you Pooh or do they call you Craig?
No, normally Craig. Yeah,
good.
Nice. Grant, do you know who asked that?
What was quite funny when the first come out, because of my full name, Craig David Dowsett, a lot of people were tagging Craig David as Winnie the Pooh. It was quite funny. I was waiting for a DM for him saying, "Dude, what the hell?"
What have you done?
That would have been amazing, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine? Maybe a future Pooh film.
A singer.
Wow.
Ben, have you got anything else you want to?
I don't think I have, man. I think we've covered everything I had in my notes. Sorry about my stupid technical glitches at the outset there. Hopefully it'll come out all right. So can you hear me? You can hear me all right there, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you're a couple of minutes behind just because of the video. That's why I said turn your video off. It normally fixes it, so you're all good.
Sweet, cool.
Just don't get to see your beautiful face.
Well, you'll see it in person in a minute, won't you?
Oh.
But no, thanks again, Craig. This meant a lot to us, man. This has been a really cool chat. So really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Craig. We'll let you have your evening back.
Okay, right. Take care, guys.
Take care, mate.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.
Amazing. All the best.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I thought he was a lovely guy, wasn't he?
He was all right. No, he was great.
Nice of him to come on and have a chit chat.
We learned a lot. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Hopefully he did too.
Fingers crossed.
But it doesn't really change anything if he doesn't, sadly.
True, yeah.
Too late for that.
Indeed. Right, so stick with us, guys. We're going to play the trailer for you, and then me and Grant are going to have a short chat about the movie.
You're damn right we are.
You know, you're the first person I ever shown this place to.
And why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin.
You should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher, we need to leave. Now.
I really need to find out what's happened here, okay?
This place is kind of cold. And did you say it has a pool? We need to go. There's Laura's dead. There's someone else outside. What was that?
We used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear.
Okay, right, there you go. So, Grant, let's get into it then, man. Where do you want to start?
Synopsis, I guess. That's our usual.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm a bit out of practice. Yeah.
No,
cool.
no, don't be silly. Anyway, this is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, in case you didn't realise. After Christopher Robin abandons them for college, Pooh and Piglet embark on a bloody rampage as they search for a new source of food. I mean,
Is that it?
do they search? Yeah, but do they search? They don't search for food.
They don't really search for food. No, they eat a couple of people, I think.
I suppose maybe it's just implied.
Yeah, I didn't get the impression they were looking for food. I just got the
No.
impression they were murderous bastards.
Yeah, just absolute psychos.
Yeah, yeah. Because didn't it say at the start, like they ate Eeyore, didn't they?
Yeah, animals.
Yeah, and then they just
I mean,
went
no,
a
they're
bit.
animals, but still.
Yeah, I thought they just went a bit round the bend.
Yeah, it did go a little bit
Yeah,
crazy,
oh well.
but yeah,
But yeah, that's the basic story. That's kind of what happens anyway, isn't it?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of captures it. Really, it's not the deepest of films, but that is a very much a compliment.
Yeah, and I thought as well they were angry at Christopher Robin, aren't they? Because he left them.
Yeah, they certainly captured that, and I like
Yeah.
the. Oh, no, I won't go into that yet. We'll go into that in a minute. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I still can't get over the fact they ate eel. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, I wonder why they went that route.
Imagine if they did like a third one though. That would him coming back, like saying, "Ha, I didn't die" or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
How cool would that be?
I think a third one is on the cards.
Oh, if Eeyore came back for a vengeance and
Yeah.
hunted Pooh and Tigger and that, like, how good is that?
I mean, they could call it that. Eeyore's Vengeance. Well, yeah.
Oh, we've just come up with the story. We want credits.
Well, you do. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, true. But how
I
good
will.
would that be? Eeyore comes
Um,
back and takes out Winnie the Pooh, like a face-off.
There you go.
Oh, it'd be unreal. I'd style him a bit like they did the owl in number 2, you know, quite gothic and stuff.
Yeah, the owl in
Because
number
Eeyore's
2.
basically an emo, isn't he? So
Yeah, he is. He is. Okay,
that's how I picture him.
Where do you want to go from here, man? So story's
mate.
done already. All right, let's go chat about the acting, I suppose.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
So to start with, the very first scene with Christopher Robin and what turns out to be his wife, Mary, I think it was.
We'll go with that.
Absolutely terrible acting.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, man. I watched it again earlier, and I haven't changed. Let's say I still think it's terrible. So
I think I can't speak much to the wife, but I thought Christopher Robin was all right.
yeah, I don't know. It just really annoyed me. I don't know why. Just like really fucking annoyed me. So.
I don't want to shit on anyone, but I prefer this Christopher Robin to the one that was in the second. No offense, in case he somehow hears it.
Right.
I didn't like the new Christopher Robin. I prefer this one so much more.
To be honest, I can't overly remember the second one because I watched the first one again this morning. So that's.
I think I'm a bit like you. I found the second one annoying.
Right. I'll have to rewatch the second one at some point.
I mean, child Christopher Robin was great, and we got to meet him, so that was fun.
Yeah, that's true. He was at Sussex Comic Con, wasn't he, recently?
Yeah, and we met a couple of others, but we'll go into that in a minute.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, we met them, and I didn't mind him. I thought it was all right.
That's fair.
The
The rest of the acting across the board from what did we have? We had like a group of friends and they'd go out to Airbnb style place.
Go out for a little break, didn't they?
Yeah, because one of them has some issues. She's been having some issues, hasn't she? So they're going to go.
Was it ex-boyfriend or something, or am I making that up?
Yeah, someone was like stalking her and that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was an ex-boyfriend, but someone was definitely stalking her.
That was Alice, wasn't it?
That was nice. The main girl, Maria.
Oh yeah, they haven't got. Yeah, true. So I remember Alice being in there, but
yeah. So they go off to a little retreat, didn't they? Just to have a girls' weekend.
yeah, they have a little nice time away
Without their phones and all that, yeah.
And then we meet our old mate Natasha.
Our old mate.
Yeah, I mean we've only just made friends at Comic-Con. I mean I'm saying we're friends. She hasn't got an option, but we are. We bonded over chicken socks. That won't make sense to anyone, but if Natasha somehow hears this, you know what I'm talking about.
I was going to say we said hello to her, didn't we? Yeah, and she was telling us go and buy some chicken socks for your feet. Well, obviously for your feet socks, but yeah, no, they were.
Well, they're like foot gloves, weren't they?
That's it. Yeah, I was going to say they were the weirdest item, weren't they? But
yeah, I would have bought them, but no one wants that. No one wants to see my toes in
I was gonna
individual
say,
sock
man,
holes.
sad to say, neither of us bought any socks, did we?
No, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I mean, Natasha wore them well, but I don't think
Yeah.
it would have suited us.
No, definitely not. But
And while we're on the case of Sussex Comic Con, I know he wasn't in this one, but we got to meet the guy who played Tigger. And he was the nicest guy ever.
he was lovely. Lewis
Reminded of his
Santa.
name, Ben. I'm sorry, that was it.
Yeah. We've had a little chat since, and he might actually come on the pod.
No, I hope so. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah.
This one, so I went off a tangent.
That's all right. Let's come back round to number one. Yeah, so they go away for a little girls' weekend, don't they? And of course, it all goes wrong. They think the stalker's back, but it's not the
Does
stalker.
go pretty
is it?
wrong. Yeah.
It's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet,
I mean, the Pooh and Piglet.
which they're not. Well, I mean, which they're massively surprised about, and it all goes.
I mean, you would be, wouldn't you?
well, yeah, and it all goes.
Winnie the
tits up
Pooh
from
comes
there,
after
doesn't
you.
it? I think the thing is with these kind of films, when you go into them, you know, you're not going into them for the best acting. You're not going into them for crazy cool budgets and stuff, are you? You're going in for the kills, really.
Yeah, but they're the ones that sort of. That's why these sort of films get cult followings, because I don't know how to word it. I'm probably going off on a tangent, but yeah, you don't expect it, and you're normally pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and I think I was with this. So, like I say, the acting,
Yeah, I was.
the acting's kind of take it or leave it. Some of it's all right, some of it isn't.
It has some good moments, doesn't it?
Yeah, the film as a whole does have some enjoyable moments for sure. One thing I did pick up on actually was the lighting is really good.
You love lighting.
I do, but no,
Colours.
They've spent colours. I know, I'm such a child, but no, they seem to have really thought about the lighting and stuff. So that's good.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't have any issues with the sort of quality of the filming and the shots and everything. That was all pretty good. Even out in the pitch black forest later on, no complaints.
Yeah, it does look nice for a low budget film. So,
and I love Pooh's mask as well. Sorry,
Pooh's mask is good. Yeah, I was going to say we haven't
good.
done the usual and gone over the budget and stuff. So,
we'll come back to that. We'll do the story bit first.
Yeah. So
and the actors.
Yeah, lighting was good. Sound was okay. Acting was
Sound was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
acting was hit or miss. Yeah.
Yeah, special effects were really good again for a low budget. I think this is what holds the film together. So
they were. Yeah, it didn't. I don't know how to word it, but it was almost out of place in a way. Like the kill scenes and gore and stuff was so good.
Yeah,
but I kind of didn't expect it.
No, I mean for me, it's what kept me going when I was watching it. To be honest, I was like, "Oh, what's the next kill? You know, what are they going to come up with here?" So, and there was a lot of kills. I clocked 13 different kills.
13.
I did. Yeah. So probably won't go through them all, but there is some really good ones. You get Mary.
Go through them.
You get Mary right at the start. Like I was saying,
is that the blonde girl?
It's no, Christopher Robin's wife right at the start.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Where she just gets strangled by Piglet with a chain.
Yeah.
So nothing amazing there. But later on, second kill, Tina. Now that's the girl who's late. She couldn't find her way, could she? She gets lost.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, she's in the car, isn't she? And she can't find him.
And then this one's a little weird. She gets out the car when she starts getting chased, runs into that sort of garage area, rolls under the door.
Oh, yeah. Had like Chainsaw
then,
Massacre vibes, that bit, I thought.
Yeah, I did as well, especially the sort of remake one.
Yeah.
And then Pooh rips off her T-shirt, which is highly uncalled for, because then he instantly kills her anyway.
Just humiliates her just before she dies.
Quick flash of the boobs and then smashes her face in.
So, yeah, well, have a look at this. Now look at this.
Yeah. So I thought that was a bit of a strange choice to rip her top off, but the kill itself...
Who's a bit of a perv.
Yeah. The kill itself where he smashes her face into the wood chipper and then literally puts her whole body in it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, top class, and it looked decent enough. So
yeah, it did, didn't it? I like that one a lot. I remember it now.
Yeah. Like you say, definite Chainsaw vibes from that.
Is this where he starts slavering honey down his face?
That's later on.
Oh, is it?
But he definitely does that a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, you've got Lara, who's Natasha Ticini.
So this is a pretty good kill, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, the one in the hot tub. Yeah. They grab her out of the hot tub, don't they? And then next minute you hear her screaming and she's laying on the floor tied up.
I do have to question her choices, though.
Yeah.
Because she sees Pooh.
Yeah.
Or she kind of thinks she sees Pooh and she's like, I'm enjoying my holiday, you freak, or something.
Yeah, she
and
says,
then she turns her back on it. I was like,
yeah. She goes, "You're not ruining my holiday, you fat fuck," or something like that, she says.
Of course she says freak, I don't know. But you knowingly turned your back on someone stalking you. I mean, come on now.
Carries on
to die.
Chilling in the pool, I know. But then this kill's really good, though.
Yes. Pooh, especially now we've got some context behind it from Craig.
Yeah, that's it. So Pooh not Pooh, sorry, Piglet holds her down, doesn't he? He's standing on her, and then Pooh
Yeah, she's hogtied.
Pooh runs her head over and pops her eyeball out and crushes her
Little,
skull.
a little eyeball popped out. I should have asked her if she got to keep the eye.
Oh yeah, that'd have been a good question. Yeah.
Have you got your fake eye that he popped out your head? I reckon she must have.
Yeah, I reckon so. But yeah, and then you've got the sledgehammer kill on Zoe.
Oh, she's the best kill of the film. I'm sorry, that's what I think.
No, I'm in agreement. I wasn't initially. I liked the car one, but watching it again, I was like, no, the sledgehammer in the face.
It's the one in the pool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if you slow it down, right?
Yeah.
When he hits her and she sort of slumps off to the side, her face looks fucked.
Yeah, you can see the hole in her face.
Yeah, like you see eye holes and stuff, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and the sound is just horrific.
Yeah, but I remember seeing it for a time and going, damn, not even just because of this, just general kills.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, it's a good one.
Top class kill out of any horror, yeah.
Nasty
what did
as well.
then ruin it
Piglet.
slightly. Yeah, Piglet's a right menace, isn't he, in this one?
I know.
What ruined it slightly after is he swings like twice again once she's like looks to be dead in the water already. And those two swings look really silly. But the initial shot to the face is unreal.
Yeah, I think I was probably just in shock from that, to be honest. Didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. So that was poor old Zoe. And then you get the mangled up woman, Charlene. I've found out she's called.
Yeah.
And this is where he drips the honey on her face.
Oh yeah.
And then Pooh drips the honey. Sorry, and then Piglet eats her.
Yeah, I remember.
So,
lovely chap, Piglet.
Pretty brief, and then poor. Well,
this is where her face is all messed up, isn't it? It's all like swollen up and shit.
Yeah, it's the woman who was at the garage like earlier in the film.
Yeah.
So didn't really.
I remember a blonde woman. Yeah, I remember her face just being erupted on the movie.
Yeah, again, makeup looked great. So
yeah, it did really good, really good. I like it.
This is where then Alice takes her revenge out on Piglet, smacks him with his own sledgehammer.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty.
Poor Piglet.
Pretty good. Yeah, poor Piglet. Although he's murdered her ex-partner, I think. So
it's not the point.
No, it's not the point.
I enjoyed Piglet a lot.
So yeah, I did. I think he's getting his own spin-off as well.
Is he? Yes.
I think so. I saw something online, but I don't know if it's fake or not. But
they should spin off for him and Owl, because Owl was a really good one in the second one.
Yeah, Owl was good. Definitely. So Piglet gets battered with his own sledgehammer. And then Pooh comes along, and this kill's really good as well. He kills Alice with a machete through the mouth.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Which was really cool. It was a mix of Michael Myers and Jason style sort of kill, that one, I thought.
Yeah, you can't make up what kind of murderer he is.
No, but either way, I loved it. It was great. So the machete just kind of slowly goes through her mouth, doesn't it? And pins her to the...
Yeah, I remember that. You see a side profile, don't you?
Yeah, pins her to the wall. Looks really good.
Yeah, I like that one. That's good. That's where it's all kicking off around the fire bit, isn't it? I can't
that's it.
Expert explanation.
Yeah. And then I think, Maria and Jess run off, don't they? And then they bump into the redneck guys.
Yeah, this is good, this bit.
Now, this bit is hilarious. Yeah, if you haven't
there's 0 point in those rednecks. It's just not, especially that they done it in Ashtown Forest, which round the corner from me, where Winnie the Pooh was actually written. So that's awesome. They did it there. It's a side point. But there's no rednecks driving through Ashtown Forest, and if there are, I don't know who they are.
Well, one of them's American. Well, I was like, wow, okay.
Well, now, boys.
So they get out, didn't they, and start having a go and calling Winnie the Pooh all sorts of names.
And they're so up for it as well. They're just ready for a fight.
He's
like, fuck it, we've been waiting for this.
That's it. He's like, go get tooled up, boys. And they go back in the truck, don't they, and get all their weapons and proceed to beat the shit out of Winnie the Pooh.
Firstly, I wouldn't be driving through the woods. And secondly, if I saw a giant Winnie the Pooh, I'm off.
Yeah.
Sorry, girls.
You say giant Winnie the Pooh, but that actually comes into effect in a mo, doesn't it? So they're beating him up, and he just kind of takes it. And then the first one, I think he slaps that guy's face off. Like he slaps the skin off his arm. Face.
Was that what Craig was talking about? Is that the
one? He does. But first, so he slaps the guy around the face, and all his skin comes off, which again I thought was just brilliant.
And so unnecessary, but amazing.
And then he like snaps the guy's arm, but then his hand comes off completely.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah,
and then,
why not?
But not only that, he then stamps on his head and it pops.
Yeah, that was good. I like that one a lot, and especially again hearing the context behind it from Craig, knowing that it was kind of done. Obviously not to a real person, but
Oh yeah.
that's a good scene. I like that a lot.
Yeah, brilliant. It's a really fun scene. He cuts one of them's throat, and then the other guy runs off. But then Winnie the Pooh like waves his hand, and the bees come across and sting him to death.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere, but also really cool.
It's a bit different, isn't it? Yeah. So,
Yeah, I think he should have used that. Like they should have had, I suppose, budget and whatnot. But like that should have been more part of it. Like,
yeah.
is
The
it
bees.
Candyman or what is it? Where
Yeah, Candyman
like
the bees. Yeah.
but like you start to see like a bee or two, and then it gets more and more, and then bang.
Yeah,
That
no,
could be
it's,
quite
it's, it's Candyman.
they
Yeah. You do see some bees earlier on where Pooh's in the house. You know, when Maria gets the gun, she suddenly remembers, oh, I've got a gun upstairs. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then goes to get the gun, and then she's aiming it at Pooh for what seems like about 10 minutes, and he's just walking about.
Yeah.
Just after that, I think
Oh, she's in peas, yeah.
he cuts across one of the corridors, and he's got bees all around him. So,
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh,
but it's only twice. But I suppose CGI is expensive, isn't it? So,
oh god, yeah, especially just for some bees. Didn't
Yeah.
need it, I guess.
but it did add a little bit to it. So, but
Yeah.
when the thing about Giant Pooh, what I was going to say is when he's standing in the forest just before he slaps that guy around the face, I swear he looks giant. Has he like grown really big, or is the camera just?
It's just on a little hill.
I was going to say, or is the camera just really low down? I didn't understand because then next minute he's back to being normal size.
I suppose they're just trying to portray the behemoth style Pooh because he's a
Yeah.
bear
A behemoth
in
Pooh.
overalls.
Nice.
He's a Pooh in dungarees.
Yeah, no, he's indeed. So we've got a couple more kills then. Jess,
Yes, we do.
Maria's friend who escaped with her, she off screen but gets her head cut off.
Oh yeah, because the head comes flying, isn't it?
That's it. Pooh throws it on the windscreen,
Yeah, that's it. Remember now.
which again was quite good. And then Christopher Robin comes save the day. Then he rams Pooh with a car. But what?
And then you get the one line.
Ever rammed a Pooh with a car?
I mean, probably unintentionally, I imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Pooh gets out. Then he grabs hold of Maria, and then
Does
slices
he
her.
kill Maria, or am I forgetting this?
Yeah, no, he does. He slices her throat, and
That's
I
a
thought,
throw.
oh,
Yeah,
that's it. And then he gets the one line. Yeah, he's like,
You left.
"You left." Yeah, and then
I mean,
continues-
delivered expertly, may I say.
way better than I just did. And then he
Exactly.
continues to stab Maria in the face repeatedly.
Yeah, that's it. I remember now.
And then I think, does it show like he's scalped her or something?
I can't
couldn't-
remember, dude.
I couldn't quite. I mean, like I say, I watched it again earlier, but I couldn't quite work out if what we suddenly saw after was supposed.
I think
to
he
be...
just obliterated her. To be honest, could be
yeah,
anything.
Yeah. So and that's it. And then it just ends. So Pooh's
Yeah.
alive, Christopher Robin's alive.
Him and Christopher Wobbin.
Yeah. So, but no, I really enjoyed the kills in this.
Yeah,
This-
that's brutal.
They could have probably cut the film down to be like a half an hour, 40-minute short film and just had
Yeah, probably.
quicker cuts to the kills in it, really. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I suppose maybe a bit more time. I think if I could do anything different, I would spend less time focusing on like the girls in the house. Yeah, sure, the kills, but the build up to it, maybe lose that and then have some sort of day-to-day Pooh and Piglet type prep scenes, if that makes sense, like in their lair or something. And
Yeah, that's a good point actually, because you don't really see anywhere where they're from, do you?
Yeah.
So
or like
Yeah.
I know it's different, but when we watched In a Violent Nature recently, I know that's a complete opposite angle because that follows the
Yeah.
killer the entire time. But a bit more of that might have been quite nice
yeah.
because they're the stars of the show, aren't they? They're all there for a killer Winnie the Pooh.
Oh God, yeah. They're on
So
the
a bit
cover,
more
that's-
time
yeah.
exploring him might have been quite cool. But it's my only
No.
criticism.
I think you're right. Yeah,
I am.
So
It's because I am right.
you are indeed. I just got a few notes. Just got the FX scene, the props. I noticed, when the scene where they've got Christopher Robin strung up in like a shed or whatever,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and then Pooh's whipping him with like somebody's hair that he's killed.
yeah.
that was quite grim. I was looking around the room and there's some really horrible props and that in there, and then Pooh tips out the innards, doesn't he? And they look really good. And
Yeah.
the whip marks down Christopher Robin's back look really well done and things. So yeah, they've definitely put a lot of the budget into the FX, I would say.
Yeah, it's great stuff. You can't fault them really, can you?
No, and I think most of it, well, pretty much, most of it is practical. I think the only bit I saw that was CG was the bees.
Yeah.
And one bit that did
That's all I can think of, yeah.
One bit that did make me chuckle though, and you know where Pooh's on the top of the car when they're driving along?
Yeah.
It's like they're supposed to be going really fast.
Yeah.
And then you can tell that they're not moving at all and that the smoke's just blowing at them and they're just like moving around a lot.
They're totally believable to me, unless Craig hadn't told us otherwise, but yeah.
But no, you can clearly see they're not moving, can't you? But
yeah, it's quite obvious, I guess.
Yeah. But again, it's a good laugh.
Yeah.
I've just got lighting's good, FX are great for the budget.
Tell us the budget. Go on.
Oh yeah, good point. So I normally start with all that, don't I? But so the budget for this, I could only find it said $50,000 American dollars, right? Now this is a UK
that, like
movie,
45 or something.
A UK movie, isn't it? So I converted it about 38,000.
I was way off then. Okay, well, still,
So,
I mean, it's a fair bit, though.
But do you want to know what it made? So it didn't come to the cinema over here. It was a straight to physical media, wasn't it? It was DVD release,
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah.
And then we got streaming and stuff later on.
Yeah.
But it did go to some cinemas around the world. Obviously, like Craig was saying as well, Mexicans seem to love this and Americans and stuff. So if this is correct, 5.2 million American dollars, which works out
Shut your face.
3.97 million pounds.
It made 4 million quid.
Which, apparently so. 4 million pounds.
That's even better than when we did Paranormal Activity.
I was going to say, so it is going to become a bit of a phenomenon, I think, and they're going to run with this as long as possible.
Yeah, of course, you're 4 million for 40 grand.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, well done.
Well
done indeed.
Yeah, so the ratings and reviews and stuff, as you can imagine, have ripped it to pieces. So
I always would do, though.
Oh, I know. But IMDb give it 2.9 out of 10.
That's just bullshit.
That's
Sorry,
harsh.
that is bullshit.
Yeah,
I know
I think
IMDb are historically awful to horror movies. They just rate everything low.
Yeah.
But that's bullshit.
Rotten Tomatoes, even worse, 3%.
What?
3%.
Have they seen other films that I'm sure probably got a higher rating?
I mean, I was a bit shocked when I saw that.
I wonder what Larmageddon's got on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to go back and have a look, yeah. But
I'd love to know that.
Letterboxd give it 1.1 stars, which again is harsh. You know,
that is harsh. I mean, it's better than the others, but still,
it's got a lot to like about the film. You know, like we said, okay, sometimes the acting's not the greatest, but it's fun. There's loads of fun kills.
Yeah,
that surely keep you interested. And you know, if you're watching this after a few beers or during a few beers with a few friends, I think you'll have a right old laugh.
Right. Sorry. On Rotten Tomatoes, I don't go on it too often.
No, I don't.
Popcorn meter, is that what you're talking about?
They have like certified.
It hasn't got one on
fresh
tomato meter
or squishy kind of, don't they? I think if it's squished, like a certain percentage is like crap, and then if it's above a certain percentage, it's decent. And they have like,
well, they've got on here. I found a popcorn meter, and they've given it 81% on that.
I don't think it's a popcorn meter thing. No, it's tomatoes, mate. It's a red tomato or a squishy green tomato.
Yeah, that's what I was on. Rotten Tomatoes. Well, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know. I'll double check. But when I looked earlier, 3%.
Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, that's nonsense.
Yeah. It was written, produced, directed, and edited all by the same guy, Reese Frake Waterfield.
I mean, he made a few quid now, hasn't he?
Yeah, but considering he's done the writing, the producing, directing, and editing, you know, credit to him for that, I would say.
I think it's a great project he's put together, to be honest.
Yeah, and what it's spanning out into. He's
opened the door into tons of stuff, hasn't he?
He has. So I think, like you say, possibly getting the Piglet spin-off, but we're getting Pooh 3
nice.
And the Twisted Childhood Nightmares universe. So we're getting Peter Pan and we're getting Pinocchio as well. So they're another two.
Peter Pan looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It looks like a pretty cool slasher-style movie again. Yeah, I think Pinocchio's just in production and stuff now, so that's going to be a little bit longer. But I do know he keeps popping up the odd little picture every now and again, so that must be starting to gather steam.
That could be quite good.
But then they're doing like a big Avengers style one where they're all in it together.
Oh yeah, was it? No, it was. Was it Lewis? Sorry, I keep forgetting.
He did say a couple of things. But I don't know if we should repeat them.
No, we won't go into it. But it was him that was telling us about it, wasn't it?
Yeah. He did fill us in on a couple more bits, guys, but. I don't know if that's classed as spoiler territory.
We've got inner industry knowledge, us now. We're big time now.
Well, that's it. We'll be acting soon, mate. Well, you will.
Oh, dude, I really want to be in something.
You'll get your job.
Just put some sort of mask on me and I can do the rest. Trust me. Anyone out there that's doing something, I want to be in it.
There you go. Sign Grant up for a short horror. Or
I don't need to be paid
horror.
either. I don't want payment. Don't need it.
Just the adulation of millions of fans.
I just want to leave something behind, if you know what I mean. I want to watch a movie, and then when I'm dead and gone, there's a movie with me still in it. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Well, your big break might come when we actually finish our film.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, true. Hopefully.
So, if we ever actually get that done.
Don't need payment. Don't care what it is. Just get me in it. Come on. I'm ready.
There you go. Okay, so thinking about Pooh fighting other characters, fairy tale characters, other Pooh-like characters, I was thinking, what if Pooh was fighting other bears? So,
well, hold me down. This is going to be a fun time.
I may have been drinking when I come up with this. I may not.
It's genius.
But, I come up with Pooh versus Rupert the Bear.
Bear versus bear. Rupert the bear. Well, I think you'd slaughter him, wouldn't you?
I was going to say, not the most exciting face-off, that one, I think.
No,
so, the way I
think he'd get massacred.
Yeah, I think Pooh's just going to grab on Rupert's scarf and just,
Yeah, just a quick death, that one.
Quick death, Rupert's a goner already.
I think in the same vein, Paddington Bear would get annihilated as well.
Do you, though?
He's a bit more resourceful, but I think, I think it'd be over.
I don't know. I think he's got a bit more about him and he'll power himself up on them old marmalade sandwiches.
Maybe, but it's the little coat for me. It just doesn't scream scary.
Fair. Okay, Pooh wins. 2 to Pooh. 2 to Pooh. All right, what about Cocaine Bear?
Well, now this was a tricky one.
Yeah, isn't it?
I think Cocaine Bear would have him, if I'm honest.
Okay, yeah.
Just because Cocaine Bear he's on cocaine and he's just absolutely mental.
It's just an animal. Yeah.
So it depends how resourceful Pooh is, I guess.
Yeah. Cocaine Bear's a fun film, though, isn't it?
Yeah. If Pooh's not ready, then Cocaine Bear wins. But if Pooh knows he's coming, then I reckon he's got it.
Yeah, okay. We'll give it to Pooh again, though, yeah? I was going to say, I think that'd be a rough fight, though. I think Pooh would get scratched up real bad in that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure, though. I think Cocaine Bear might have him. I don't know.
Don't matter. It's not real.
What about Baloo?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think Baloo's too soft, man. Pooh would...
Yeah, he'd get smashed.
Baloo would be singing, wouldn't he? He'd be fucking bare necessities all over the place. Yeah, Pooh would just grab him and skin him. I'm going with you.
He would, yeah.
Baloo would be singing, Pooh would be skinning. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
So that's the tagline for the film. I've literally made the film, mate, already.
You have? Unbelievable. You got any more bears?
I have. I thought, what about Pooh from 1 versus Pooh from 2?
Oh.
Blood and Honey.
Pooh 1 for sure.
Yeah. Pooh 2 looks like Tigger.
He does. And I don't know, he hasn't got enough about him. I think Pooh 1 takes that one easy.
Yeah. Pooh 1's got more creativity in his kills.
Yeah. Oh, I've got another Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear, nice. Mate, it's an easy win for Pooh again, isn't it? I think.
True.
What would Fozzie Bear do? How would he fight?
I mean, unless he gets the other Muppets in.
Oh, yeah, he could do. But then Pooh's got backup. Had Piglet. He could get Owl, Tigger.
Yeah, true. I mean, the only way he'd take him is in numbers, Fozzie Bear.
That could be like
bear on bear, he'd get killed.
Yeah, could be like a 5-man tag match, couldn't it, or something?
Yeah.
But, Pooh versus Bungle.
Bungle? Who's Bungle?
From Rainbow.
Oh, Bungle! Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's theories about Bungle, so I'm going to go ahead and say that Pooh wins again.
Yes, yeah. Zippy and George could help out, but I still think Pooh would take a lot of them.
Oh, he would, yeah. Yogi Bear.
Oh, I didn't think of that one. Yogi Bear. I mean, what does Yogi Bear get up to? He just eats a lot, doesn't he?
Nicks food, doesn't he?
Nicks picnic baskets, yeah.
Yeah, I think he gets slaughtered as well.
Pooh all the way. Pooh's on a roll.
We need to come up with some more legitimate threats. Freddy Fazbear, that counts.
Oh, wow, yeah. I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game, and I haven't seen the film.
No, I haven't either. I've seen the film.
Yeah. Is it everything you'd expect from that style of film?
I didn't like it at all. But again, they made it like a kid horror. I don't like them.
I was going to say it's a kid's gateway kind of horror, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like those films. I would say that Freddy would take Pooh.
Isn't he like metal? He's metallic, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm imagining him as an actual bear, just with his backup, his friends, and how he goes about things. I think he might have him.
Yeah, fair. I can't really comment, not having much experience with Freddy Fazbear, or whatever he's called.
There's not too many scary, serious bears, is there?
No, I think most of them are muckabout ones.
Yeah,
kids ones, aren't they?
Lotso. What about him?
Oh, he's evil. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he's a teddy bear.
Yeah, good point. I'm still
Ted?
going Pooh. What's that?
Ted?
Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be really funny.
Would that be?
He would just be swearing at him all the time, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, Pooh's going to win again, isn't he? I guess.
I think we've got enough bears for a Pooh Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I've got one more though.
A Pooh Royal Rumble or Bear Royal Rumble? Yeah, go on.
I know the winner of this one. This Pooh or the original cartoon Winnie the Pooh. Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
I mean, considering the original, he's not a fighter, is he?
No, he's very soft.
And this one is a slaughter beast of a bear.
Yeah, he's going to win.
It's going to be this Pooh. It's going to be Pooh Blood and Honey Pooh.
Did you ever watch Bear in the Big Blue House? You were probably too old for it.
I know of it, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't dabbled.
Yeah, no, he would lose anyway. And for some reason, I looked this up earlier, and when I looked that up, it brought in the Kung Fu Panda, but that's not a bear.
No, that's a panda.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Well, panda bear.
Are pandas bears? I need to look this up.
Panda bear. But then you're open to polar bears as well. Do
Bears.
you know any famous?
Yeah, it is a giant panda. Yeah. Are panda bears related to other cute bears? Yes, a panda is a true bear. Okay, well, that counts then.
Well, there you go. I'm still going Pooh because
No way! Kung Fu Panda wins.
That's Jack Black, isn't it? Voicing that.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, and that's my wife's favourite film, Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, we literally had to go to the cinema to watch Kung Fu Panda 4, and we took the kids, and you think it's for the kids. It wasn't. It's because she wanted to see it.
That's cool, though, man.
But yeah, Kung Fu Panda would kick the shit out of Pooh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Would.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go. What's he
Kung Fu
called in
Master,
Kung Fu
mate.
Panda? Is it called
Pooh.
That's it. That's it. Poe versus Pooh.
Pooh versus Pooh. Pooh would win, I'm afraid.
Pooh wins. Pooh's down.
There aren't any famous polar bears, are there? I can't think of any.
I can't think of any. No, but there you go. Well, Pooh's met his match in Poe then, isn't he? So
I think Pooh's the only one that would give him a good challenge.
Indeed.
They make bears too soft, don't they?
Should have a moment of silence for Pooh now.
Yeah.
Not going to. Right, well, yeah, but that was a bit fun.
There you go.
So, yeah, there you go. Right, overall, did you enjoy this film? What did you like about this film?
I did. Can I do fun facts first, or do we wait for that?
You can do fun facts. Yeah, go on. We'll change it up a bit.
Fun facts. The only reason this movie was possible is because Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain in the US in 2022.
There you go. Nice.
So otherwise,
That's
it was
good.
protected.
Yeah,
they shot this film in 8 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you were going to say something, but I cut you off. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say that's why Tigger wasn't in the first one, because he wasn't yet in the public domain.
That makes sense.
Shench.
In Hong Kong and Macau, the movie was pulled from cinema 2 days before release. They said it was technical reasons, but actually it's because Winnie the Pooh was used to mock China's president.
Oh, really?
In like their culture, whatever, they compare him to Winnie the Pooh, I guess. So they they pulled it because they didn't want the Chinese president to get offended.
Well, yeah, fair enough. That's a strange one.
What else is there? There's not too much, to be honest. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. But the other one I did read on, I think it was Gaffs, I think they call it, or just Goose, that was it, sorry.
Okay.
There's a scene where Piglet is swinging his heavy chain into the pool.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But the chain then floats.
Oh, brilliant. I'm not quite sure why I didn't realise that earlier when I rewatched it.
No, I mean, why would you, I guess? But if you're got a heavy chain, it's going to sink, isn't it?
Yeah, very true. You would imagine.
And the other one I've seen here, only because it's about Natasha's scene, is in the first few shots, she's holding her phone in portrait mode. But when it cuts to her looking at the photos are horizontal.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go. There's real people watching that in great depth. But
yeah, aren't they? Too much depth there.
I know. Right. But what did I like? I loved Pooh and I loved Piglet. I think they were awesome.
Yeah.
And I really liked, as I've said, the Piglet kill in the swimming pool. I thought that was brilliant. But and yeah, the other thing I really liked was it's shot in Ashdown Forest, staying true to where Winnie the Pooh was written. I think that was a nice touch.
Yeah, I was just going to say, actually, you touched on it briefly, but that's really near you, isn't it?
Yes, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from where I live.
Which I think is crazy, man, that we didn't even know this is happening.
Yeah, I mean, I
so
take my
close
kids
to
there.
where we are.
We throw sticks off the bridge and play Pooh sticks and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's the Winnie the Pooh forest. So it's cool that they did that there.
That's really really cool. Yeah.
And generally, I just like the overall thing. Like it's Winnie the Pooh killing people. Like that's just a great sentence.
There you go. Yeah.
What about you, Ben? You talk to me.
For me, it was the kills. I think everyone knows by now. But yeah, the kills, man. You know, some pretty fun, creative kills in this that look decent for a low budget. Yeah, absolutely. It looked nice. Like I say, well shot. But yeah, I'm a bit of a gore fiend when it comes to low budget slasher things. So,
but it was decent. Like you can overlook some of the more. I'm trying to think of the. Well, I was going badder. The bits that aren't quite as good, you don't mind them because it's followed by some unbelievable kills and gores and Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that's it, man. I agree completely.
And Piglet was class.
Piglet was class, and I would 100% watch a solo Piglet film. So
100%. Right, let's wrap this up. Out of 10, Ben.
Out of 10. Oh, this is a hard one.
That's why I asked it.
It's a hard one because I know in my head it's not a good film.
No, it's fair. I think everyone knows that though.
But it is one I do, like I say, have a laugh with and enjoy. So I don't want to go too low. I'm going to probably just go straight down the middle and go 5 out of 10.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But I sort of a 5 out of 10, but I look on that in a positive light.
Yeah, some parts are higher, some parts are lower, but as a medium ground,
yeah.
I'll go close to you. I'm going 6.
Okay, nice. I thought you were
I
going
don't like
lower.
to. No, I think a 6 because as I sort of touched on some of the stories behind it, how it was made, what it's led to, and obviously we're biased because we've spoken to some of the actors and they're all awesome people, so I just have a fondness towards it.
Yeah, like I say, sort of a lowish score, well, middle of the road for me, but I do look on this film quite fondly.
Oh yeah, gotcha. But that's what you sort of touched on, like kills and gore, you give it a 9. Acting, you might give it a 4 or something, but
meet
in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
there you go, guys. Thank you very much for listening. I did just want to touch on October episode. October? This is October, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but it's the October episode, isn't it? Halloween special.
Halloween special episode coming out hopefully right near Halloween. Not sure exactly what date yet, but we're going to do something that is involving the community, as a lot of you know already. So if you have sent us a video or an audio clip, thank you very much. They've all been really cool at the moment. It's really exciting listening to the films that get people sort of into the spooky season. So there's been so many films mentioned, and I really
I didn't even know people did this until you told me you do it.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah,
I watch horrors all day, like not all day every day, but I watch horrors all the time.
I do.
But people that put them on to get them into the mood, that's genius.
Yeah. So it feels like autumn, it feels like Halloween's coming. And funnily enough, I think with these spooky season films, let's call them, they're not always out and out horror. They're either sort of, some of them are family friendly horror, some of them are horror adjacent. It's just the ones that give you that autumnal spooky
I saw Hocus Pocus on the list, and I wouldn't have even thought to watch it. I mean, my go-to is Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously, but
nice.
Things like Trick or Treat, I've never seen it, and I can't believe I've never seen it.
You've got to watch that before the episode.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just shocking.
You probably won't be surprised to hear that one comes up quite a bit. So
yeah, no, I imagine it does. I just never watched it.
But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for the next episode, guys. Listening to all these clips and then touching on and chatting briefly, not in depth about every film, obviously, because it'd be about 75 hours long. So yeah,
need to watch them,
we're going to discuss spooky season films, Halloween feeling, autumnal films. So
great effort, and thanks again everyone's involvement, because it would be pretty boring if you guys didn't give us some. It'd just be us two talking about what we like again.
Yeah, and it's also, I think it's great to get in touch with other horror content creators, other horror podcasters, and highlight those guys and girls as well.
Couldn't agree more.
Try and integrate and make friends in the community more.
We want to make a Sussex group, don't we? We want horror to come down the south more. So this is the beginning.
We do. Yes, this is hopefully the beginning of something kind of exciting.
Damn straight it is.
Next year. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Shall we wrap it up then?
Let's get out of here.
Thanks again, everybody. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.